Hey, what's up, guys? AZ Paintballer Travis. Got a comparison video for you guys. Got my Geo2 2010 gun and my Dm12 2012 gun. They are about the same price range nowadays, so I wanted to do a comparison of the two to give you guys an idea of which one you should choose if you're looking at maybe an upgrade from maybe an axe or whatever. So let's get right into it. I'll talk about the stock ASA for this gun, and I'll talk about the stock bolt, which I don't know a whole lot about it, but so to begin with, the guns, we'll start with the obvious size difference. The DM is a larger gun. If we match up the palm of the grip frame right here, right where it fits into your hand, the Dm12 is longer. It is also taller. The V-neck is back a little bit more. The ASA is back a little bit more. The front of the regs, the Geo is a little bit further. But overall, the Dm12 is obviously larger. We'll just start from the bottom and work our ways up. ASAs, the stock ASA on the Geo is this. The Geo2 is like the little screw-in ones, while the Dm12 has this really nice die-port ASA where you just kind of twist it up. That's nice. It's a lot easier. So the win goes to the Dm12 on there, on the ASA. Moving up to the grips and the grip frames. The grip frame on the Dm12 is really nice. I mean, you can just see the contouring there. It just fits your hand just perfectly. It just feels really nice in the hands. The Geo feels a little bit thinner maybe. The grips aren't as sticky as these. Sticky as in a good way. They just feel really nice on your hands. Also, this regulator grip comes stock, so you get another little grip up in the front, which is really nice. Gives you nice control over the gun when you're snap shooting and stuff. The Geo, the grip frame is less, it's not as sticky, still pretty nice grips. There's a little bit of room for trigger walking. It's not as big as the DM. The frame is just, you know, your average frame. It's not this really nice contoured frame. And the grips aren't as sticky, so I'll give the win to the DM. The trigger, this is the aftermarket trigger. I do know what the stock trigger feels like. I have one. Honestly, the trigger does feel nicer on the Geo. It's crisper. There's no side-to-side play at all. If you can see that, there's nothing. But on the DM, you can see that side-to-side play. So the win on the trigger goes to the Geo. There's more grip frame room, or trigger room, on the DM. To the macro line, the Geo has a 90-degree swivel, like older guns, which it's okay. It's not as good as the 45. Like the 45, it just goes. There's less of a sharp angle right here on the macro line. We'll move to the regulators. The regulator on the Geo doesn't obviously have this exile grip on there, but it's easier to maintain. You just unscrew it. The shims and whatnot come right out there. The spring and the piston come right out real quick. This I have not gotten into yet. It's real difficult. Watched a few videos on it. I don't really want to get into it. You don't have to for a while into the gun. So the regulator is kind of a tie because it's easier to maintain on the Geo, yet it's not as nice with this grip and the 45-degree swivel, so that's a tie. We'll move up to body, I guess. Excuse me. The body on the Geo is nice. It's got real nice lines on it, if that's, you know, kind of what you're into. If you like the look of the gun. It's nice because it's just a single tube. You don't have to worry about anything other than that. While the DM is lots bigger. There's all this in the back. Low pressure regulator and your whole bolt system. So if you just like the single tube, Geo wins in that category. Or if you don't mind the bigger bulkierness, then you might like the Dm12 because it has an LPR, so you can tune it better. Moving on to the bolts, I'll pull them out real quick. Both toolless. If you tighten them down with the tool, you'll need a tool to remove them. So I recommend just hand tightening it. So there's your prop shaft, or your prop shaft, and then you just reach in and pull out the bolt. There's your bolt and can system. There's that. DM has this little pull-out thing. If you just unscrew the Dm12 out a few times, the whole can will come out. But if you just keep spinning it, either here or here will separate. So here's the DM bolt system. A lot bigger than the Geo bolt. Just a whole lot more to it. More complicated, more O-rings to fail, but either way. Go to the feed necks. Just hand tighten them and you'll be set. Feed necks, they're both pretty nice feed necks. The Geo has this little thumb wheel and the lever. It is pretty nice. With a thumb wheel, you just unscrew it and then put on your hopper. But I do like the die feed neck a little bit more. You don't have to worry about this little thumb wheel. Right here is a little I don't know what you'd call that. Just kind of holds the feed neck in place from falling down. If you want to loosen it, you just spin it, tighten it, you spin it forward, and it fits my Z2 really well. So I like that. The eyes and the eye covers and stuff like that. The Geo has the traditional screw with the eye cover. Real easy to maintain. You just pull out the eyes and you can wipe them down if you break a ball and there's paint on it. With the DM, there is the eye pipe, which mine is cracked, but here's the eye pipe. You just slide it in, slide it out. The eye pipe is kind of annoying because, like I said, mine is cracked, and for an eye pipe without the detents, it is $10. So I don't know how easy they are to crack. I didn't crack this one. Also, they say that if you break a ball, the bolt is supposed to slide forward, or when the next round is fired, the bolt will slide forward and clean the eye pipe. I don't know if that's true or not. Hasn't happened to me yet. Oops. Oh, I forgot the boards. The board on the Geo is this large OLED screen, I guess is what that would be. Tells you everything you need to know right there, your shots. You can also cycle between actual rate of fire, peak rate of fire, and game timer. Tells you battery percentage, tournament lock, eyes, stuff like that. Well, the DM has two of the traditional LEDs. It's got one right there, so when you're aiming or whatever, you can still see it. It's got one on the side. Red, no ball. Green, ball. Flashing green is eye malfunction, like something blocking the eyes. Hold down the bottom. Then there's eyes off. You hear the solenoid clicking. You can't hear the solenoid really clicking on the Geo. It's just a really quiet solenoid. I guess we'll take a look at packaging and stock barrels real fast. Here's the die stock packaging. Really nice zipper case. You got spots for your lube, Allen keys, stock barrel, parts kit, manual and CDs, or manual and warranty cards, stuff like that. And then a spot for the gun, stock barrel, stock diultralight. I kind of like the diultralight more than the Planet Eclipse barrel, the shaft 4. 6.8 bore. And then here's Planet Eclipse packaging. Really nice zipper case. I still kind of think I like the the die case better. I'm not sure yet. Lots of spots for up to 5 barrels, a couple backs and a couple fronts, however you want to do it. Lube spot. I keep an extra battery here. Nice big parts kit. Allen keys, barrel saw, manual, spot for the gun. So either way, the cases are pretty fine. The DM case, however, is a little bit smaller, and it has a little handle on top so you can carry it like a briefcase, which I like. It's way more convenient. Here's a shaft barrel compared to the dial ultralight. Let's match them up. Planet Eclipse barrel is a ½ inch longer. According to both companies, the dial ultralight is 14 inches, is 14.5. So, nice amount of porting on both of them. And the honing is, about the same. They're high-end barrels either way. So, yeah, that's my comparison. I don't think I left anything out. If you're looking to get one of these guns, just go out and get it. They're both great guns, shoot phenomenal, both reliable. Yeah, really no complaints about either of them so far. Happy to have both. And yeah, thanks guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Might be taking offers on this gun. If you like it, message down below on an offer, cash or trade. I'll look at all of them. Thanks guys.